in this series of video tutorials we'll do more of an introduction. Based on your request, of course, we've built over 120 resources, but they were more like intermediate resources, and we were using robots like this, and we were adding attachments to robots like this. But we kind of missed for the last few months, or probably even a year, we kind of missed the introductory part. Where do you start from? How do you start with these robots? How do you use it in the classroom, on the competition, in home? How do you program them? How do you construct them? This is something that we missed, and we got a few requests that we should probably return back to the basics and start from the bottom and build from there. And that's the goal of this series. So we are separating this series in 3 parts. Every episode will have the following structure, or we will at least try to keep every episode with the following structure. First, we do more of an introduction, for example, on the motors. Then we do more of a explanation how do you use the robot and the movement of this robot, and how do you program the movement on the competition. So first it's general, then it's competition, and then we have a few tasks, 2, 3, 4. We've prepared different tasks, and the goal of these tasks is so that you can do something in home, in the classroom, experiment, record with a phone, upload, submit the solutions to us, share it, ask questions, so that we can help you get a better understanding on how do you construct and program these robots. Now, what's the goal of this course? Again, it's to return to the basic, but we hope that you can use it in your school, and you can use it as a course that will introduce students to the robots, but will also give them some more advanced knowledge on how to use the robots on the competition. So it's introductory course with a few episodes that are more like competition oriented. The other goal of the course is, of course, if you are alone at home and you would like to use the robots, and you would like to learn more about them, you can take this course and you can continue moving through it, and it will be very interesting if you can communicate, and you can leave us comments, write us on email, or write us to us on Twitter, and we will help you along the way so that you can solve all the tasks and at the end have a very good understanding of how to program the motors, the sensors, and how to construct the robot. And the third goal of this course is, if you are preparing a team for a competition, and that's probably a rookie team or not a very experienced team, to have a place to start for the more advanced, experienced teams with 3-4 years at the competition. You can find links below the video for other playlists that are designed for them, but this is for more like students that are now starting and they're trying to use the robots to compete at the competition. So let's start. I hope we'll get to, 15-20 videos in the next few months, and at the end you have a pretty good understanding of the robots. First, let's start with this simple robot that we call Easy Robot. It's quite easy to construct. You can find the instructions below the video. Now, when you receive the LEGO Mindstorms EV3 set, you receive, there are different sets, but at the end you have the brick, you have the motors, probably 3 motors, and you have a few sensors like touch sensor or ultrasonic sensor or color sensor. You have also the gyro sensor, so you have the different sensors. And with the LEGO parts that are in the set, you can construct an unlimited amount of robots. These are all different robots. Most of the robots, when you start with LEGO Mindstorm sets, will look something like this. It will be more like mobile robots, robots that are moving on tires, on wheels, and they will probably have 2 motors. These here are the motors, and the brick. and the motors will be somehow attached to the brick. Then you need, so that you can have a stable construction, you need a third wheel. LEGO have introduced this metal wheel with the EV3 set. It is quite interesting if you can learn to build different third wheels, but for the moment let's stick with this metal wheel that's very convenient. And this here is the robot. Most of the robots that you use, that you have different constructions and different instructions on how to build the robot, but sometimes you won't have any instructions. So the goal of our first video is to show you the robot, to give you some feedback on this robot, and to leave you to construct this robot. Find the instruction below and construct this robot.